Good morning, friends. I am Teddy Hicks, and I'm reading you an affirmation from my book, My Life Gets Better Every Day. Today's January 13th, 2026, and our affirmation is, I choose to do something differently today. Do you sometimes feel like it's Groundhog Day? You're waking up every day with the same fears, the same things hanging over your head, the same problems as yesterday? Do one thing to get you out of that rut. Do you need to make a call to repair a relationship? Do you need to make a to-do list and prioritize the items? Do you need to take a big picture look at your life and figure out where you're headed? Do you need to break a big project down into manageable steps and tackle the first one? Do you need to take some time to rest and recharge so you can be more productive tomorrow? Do you need to have more fun? Do you need to have a difficult talk with someone you've been avoiding? Do you need to eat dinner at an earlier hour so you can go to bed on time? Bust yourself out of this cycle. Make a commitment to do one thing today that will shift your energy and get you moving in the right direction. Love, Teddy. This is powerful, right? Like I think we just get in this frame of mind where it's like, this is just how it is, right? Like, this is just how it is. We just do the same thing every day. It is like Groundhog Day. And takes some deliberate effort to kind of like zoom out a little bit and be like, wait a minute, what the hell am I doing? Right? Like, I'm not happy. This isn't all the same. This stuff never changes. I'm not doing anything about these things in my life that I don't like, or moving myself forward, or, fixing some problems that I'm having. And it's so important to remember that every day you have an opportunity to move the needle on where you want to be. It doesn't have to be like a big, exciting goal. It doesn't have to be like a huge life transformation. In fact, it shouldn't be, because that kind of stuff is very temporary. That energy is very temporary. But what you can do every day is say, okay, what's one thing I can do? What's one little extra thing I can do today? What's one little thing I can do differently today to fix some of this stuff, to actually get me going where I want to go, to actually resolve some of these problems, to actually get my house cleaned up, like whatever it is that's like bothering you in the back of your brain. Every day you can do one. It can take literally 30 seconds. It does not have to be a huge, like, oh, I have extra hours in my day to tackle these problems. But it could be something so simple like, okay, my house is a freaking mess. I can never catch up with my housework because I'm so busy with the kids and the work or whatever else. I'm gonna take 1 minute and clean a toilet, right? Like, it can be something so simple that what it does is not only like helps you get the problem resolved a little bit, right? But it builds your confidence in yourself. Every time you do that, every time you go, I'm gonna take 1 minute and do something that I need to do to like resolve this big problem that I'm having, and tomorrow I'll do it again, right? Like 1 minute, we'll move forward. That is building your confidence. That's showing yourself that you can show up, that you are gonna do the work, that you can handle the stuff that's happening in your life, and that you have the internal wherewithal to, manage it for yourself. And that's very, very powerful. That's the kind of energy that will like really move you forward, or really help you resolve the stuff that's going on. Because you know what? It compounds on itself. The first day, it might be 1 minute of cleaning a toilet or whatever, making a phone call, whatever it is you need to do. But the next day you might feel a little bit calmer, a little bit lighter, a little bit freer. And you might be able to do 2 minutes, or you might be able to do something that was a little more difficult. And then you become that person, right? You become the person who's willing to show up, do the hard stuff, make a little bit of extra effort to kind of like help resolve these things in your life. And that's how you orchestrate your life to look the way you want it to look, right? Like, if right now you feel like things are just like, ugh, nothing is good, nothing is the way you want it to be, you have to take those baby steps to move forward, because nothing's gonna change unless something changes. Nothing's gonna change unless you change. And I want to re-emphasize, I feel very strongly about this, especially at this time of year in January when everyone's talking about resolutions and all these huge life overhauls. You don't have to do big stuff. Nobody has the energy to maintain that like resolution energy for the long term. That's why we fail. That's why it doesn't work. If you were going to transform your life, you would have been doing it already, not in this 2 or 3 week or 4 week period in the beginning of the year. By the way, when it's cold and dark outside and no one feels like doing anything, that's not when you're suddenly gonna revamp everything, right? Like, you have to learn how to have a little bit of mental discipline and a little bit of understanding of how these things work, and be able to do a little bit of work every single day. That's how lives get transformed. So I hope that's helpful for you today. Remember, there's just something that you can do. You can do something differently today. whether it's an internal shift, whether it's actually doing something external that you need to handle, to kind of get things going for you, to resolve these issues that you've been dealing with forever, to not wake up tomorrow and feel like it's Groundhog Day and nothing has changed. So I hope that's helpful. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. What's today? Tuesday? Yeah, have a good Tuesday. See you later.